Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss basics of transit, how to go about it and how to see the results of the planets in various houses from the moon as we see the transit of various planets from the natal moon. Now let's see, any planet can come and transit in any house. Now we are seeing Sun, Jupiter and Saturn present here in this Jupiter in fourth house and Sun entering third house and Saturn in 10th house. Various effects can be seen by various planets. Now we'll see Sun in different houses. First we'll see Sun placed in good houses where it gives the good effect. Sun in the sixth house from the natal moons gives very good effects, and it gives you win over the enemies, pending disputes will be solved, and success in monetary activities, all the lost money will be regained, and professions will be gainful, and good rapport with your friends and relatives, and all people will be happy with you, and success in the new ventures is also shown, and success in status is always seen whenever Sun comes in the sixth house from the moon, and charitable activities are also done when Sun is in the sixth house. Rise in status, birth of a child is seen, and when is in the third house from the moon, it generates wealth. Rise in position is also seen whenever Sun is in the third house. Promotion in job, comforts in family house, and you'll get recognized by the superiors. Pregnancy of women and success in education is also seen whenever Sun comes in transit from the natal moon in the third house. Brothers might suffer, otherwise everything else is going to be good whenever Sun comes in the third house from the. And now Sun is beneficial in the 10th house from moon. 10th house is the house of profession. Whenever Sun comes in 10th house, and it gives success in business, and promotion is also indicated, and you can buy precious metals like gold and silver. Lost position will be regained, and higher social status is also indicated. Fulfillment of objectives, alertness, and government will favor you. King or queen can also favor you. And then Sun is again beneficial in the 11th house, and native will get fame, royal patronage, wealth, success, and dominance over others, good health and comforts, promotion in the job, and all the illness will be cured when the Sun is in the 11th house from the moon. And auspicious and happy moments at the home are also indicated whenever Sun comes in the 11th house from moon in the transit. And now we'll see the inauspicious places for the Sun. And Sun is inauspicious whenever it comes in the first house from the natal moon. Ill health is indicated, and headaches, eye diseases, high fevers, mental distress, and physical trouble, and litigation against the paternal property is also indicated, and a person can lose honor and prestige. Married life, as Sun is directly seeing the seventh house, then you can say problem in the marriage life, unhappiness basically, and sometimes separation from spouse for short duration is also seen when Sun conjuncts moon during transit. And Sun in second house from the moon, it gives eye diseases, especially right eye gets affected whenever Sun is in the second house from moon. and you'll be in the company of corrupt people who will try to corrupt you, and you'll fight with your good friends and relatives. Chances of theft and robbery can't be ruled out. Financial setback can also be there, and bad temper you'll feel during this time. And then fourth house, we have to take this in consideration whenever we are seeing transit of a certain planet. It has to be in the dasha, and all the bad effects will be felt more if sun is, since here we are discussing the sun, if sun is functional malefic in your chart. Otherwise, so many bad effects won't be seen. So fourth house, whenever sun transits fourth house from moon, it gives domestic problems. Mother and father will not help you, and dispute over ancestral properties, argument with relatives, married life also suffer, and acidity problems and stomach problems is seen, and loss of immovable property can also take place whenever this thing happens. And sun in fifth house, which is considered bad. So in fifth house, sun will be giving bad problems, especially problems to the children due to opponents, stomach and acidity problem in this, and mental diseases. Blood and heart disorders are also seen when sun is in the fifth house. And fulfillment of desires won't happen. Humiliation might take place. And fifth house is a bad position for sun to be in during the transit. Now let's see in seventh house. Seventh house is primarily the house of married life. Married life will be problematic during this time, and worries, anxieties will be there due to spouse. Her health might suffer, troublesome journeys will be there. And especially if you are doing business in partnership, then this time is really bad for partnership. And dysentery, piles, diseases of the intestine might take place, and loss of fame and honor will be there. And eighth house, when sun transits from the moon, it is very bad, as it is its dushsan, and loss of wife can also be indicated, wasteful expenditure, unexpected accidents, financial losses, and right eye might suffer, and native will get mark eye effect, some health problems, and specifically anal problem, piles, dysentery, eye trouble, sunstroke, high blood pressure is indicated whenever sun travels 8th house from moon. Now let's see when the sun is in the ninth house. Ninth house is the primarily house of father. So father might suffer, his health might deteriorate, and humiliation will be there. Displeasure of the father will be there, with loss of wealth and honor is also indicated. Unnecessary blames will be there on you. So, and you might become stubborn. Bad luck will be, house of luck is also ninth house, so bad luck, disappointment. Enmity with the superiors is also indicated whenever sun is there in the ninth house. Now sun in 12th house. 12th house is Vyaya Bhav, expenditure house. Whenever sun comes in the 12th house from moon, it gives trouble to the left eye, and your feet problem, legs might get problems, and you will go to unnecessary journeys and entanglement in the criminal cases. You might get wrong blame on you, and dispute with friends is also indicated. Dispute with government, unethical acts are also indicated whenever sun comes in the 12th house from the natal moon. Now we'll consider the good effects of sun in different houses and how they can be obstructed. There are certain places where the sun's good effect may get lessened. These are called Vedas or obstruction points of the sun. Whenever sun is in the third house, if any planet comes in the ninth house, exactly opposite to the sun, sun's good effects in third house get cancelled. So planet in ninth house gives bad aspect to sun, and sun's good effects will be cancelled. And whenever sun is in the sixth house, any planet, malefic, benefic, we are not bothered about that. Any planet in 12th cancels the good effects of sun in sixth house, these Veda causing planets. And planet in fourth causes the diminishing of good effects of planet sun in the 10th house. Similarly, any planet in 5th house causes the diminishing of sun's good effect in the 11th house. So these are called Veda points or obstruction points. All the good effects of sun in auspicious places will be diminished. If there are Veda points which cause the destruction of the good points of the sun, good effects of the sun in various auspicious places, there are Vipreet Veda points which causes the diminishing of the bad effects of sun in the inauspicious places. Now, if sun in the first house, if any planet conjuncts sun in first house, then the bad effects of sun gets cancelled. And similarly, when sun in the second house and any planet conjuncts it, then the bad effects of sun in the second house gets cancelled. And when any planet is there in the third house and it affects the sun in fourth house in a good way, so that the bad effects of sun in fourth house won't take place. And any planet in the sixth house will cancel the bad effects of sun in fifth house. Conjunction in seventh house with any planet gets diminishing effects of sun's bad. Conjunction in 8th house is also beneficial for the native when the sun is in the 8th house. Planet in 10th causes the diminishing effect of bad situation of sun in 9th house. Similarly, when a planet is present in 11th house and sun is in the 12th house, its bad effects get cancelled. So generally bad effects of the sun gets cancelled because sun and Mercury and Venus are always together, either in the same house or one house before and after them. Very rarely sun's bad effects are felt. So today, hopefully you like this video. Please subscribe and like the channel and share the channel. And sun's mitigating effect will take place in this manner. Thank you for watching.